So if you're in the market for a wireless microphone that is super versatile, the MoveMic 88 Plus might just be the right mic for you. But before you go ahead and purchase it, let me go ahead and tell you what you're going to get inside. And then also you're hearing the audio right now, and I'll show you what settings I'm currently utilizing it to get a sound like this. But there's tons of options, and maybe there's one that's right for you. So the first thing is, let's go ahead and take a look at what you're going to get as far as features. So the first thing you're going to see is that there's going to be 4 different patterns for you to be able to select from. And I'm going to go a little bit deeper into them here in just a moment. But you get the adjustable stereo, the mono cardioid, the mono bidirectional, and then the raw mid-size. And I'll share with you here in just a moment which one is right for what scenario based on what you're going to use the mic for. Then you're going to have the configurable gain, the noise reduction, has about an 8-hour battery life, instant pairing directly with your phone as long as you're using the Shure Plus Motive app, which is completely free whether you're on Apple or on a Google phone. And then you also have about 100 feet of range. So let's go ahead and get to see, look, what you're going to get inside. So of course you're going to get the MoveMic 88 Plus, which you're seeing here. It doesn't come with the stand, but it does come with the mount to put it on a mic stand if you prefer. And then you're also going to get the mic, the pop filter, and the USB-C cable. And you're also going to get a cold shoe mount. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So the first thing you're going to see is our quick start guide. You're then also going to go ahead and get a recommended update to kind of firmware to get the most out of the mic. So when you open up the quick start guide, this is going to show you how to connect and pair it. So it's going to show you the command. So if you go ahead and press on the power button, it's going to go ahead and mute and unmute the microphone. If you go ahead and hold it for 3 seconds, it's going to go ahead and power it off. And then if you hold it long enough until you see a red and blue flashing light on the back, that's going to signify that it's ready to go ahead and pair with the device. And then these are going to be the different polar patterns that I just went ahead and talked about. So the first one is the adjustable stereo. So this one's going to be perfect for music recording, field recording, or even live music. Then the monocardioid, which is how I'm using it currently right now, it's going to be for the spoken word, vlogging, or a voiceover. Then you have the mono bidirectional, which is going to be perfect for a 2-person interview, simply because the audio will get picked up from the left side and the right side, allowing you to place the mic in between you both to be able to pick up great audio. And then you're also going to have the raw mid side, which is going to be perfect for field recording. It's going to just pick up more of the ambience and give you more flexibility when it comes to the customizations. Now, you're going to get this nice pouch here, which is always great to be able to have. And then the things that I mentioned inside that you get, which are going to be the USB-C cable. Now, I have it plugged in directly to my computer using a longer USB-C cable. There's no additional tools that I need to be able to use this mic in this kind of setting where I'm using a streaming software like Ecamm to be able to record this here. Then you're going to get, like I mentioned, the cold shoe mount to be able to mount this, whether you have a mobile rig or a camera to be able to place this on. Now, super important to be able to know, if you're going to want to use the MoveMic 88 Plus with your camera, you're going to want to go ahead and pick up the MoveMic receiver that's going to allow you to be able to connect it to the camera and communicate, allowing you to maintain this to be wirelessly. You're also going to need this if you're going to want to connect the MoveMic 88 Plus to your mobile device when you're not using the Shure app. So it's super important. If you're using the Shure app, you do not need the receiver. If you want to use a different app or use the native camera app, you are going to want to pick up the receiver. And again, I'll put a link in the description of this video, not only to the receiver, but to the MoveMic 88 Plus. You can get more information about it. So the whole time that we've been here, you've been hearing the audio directly from the MoveMic 88 Plus. So what I want to show you now is when you get it connected to the app, the features that you have available to customize the sound. So when we look at the mic here, okay, I'm going to come to my settings and I'm going to go ahead and open this up. You're going to see here that the MoveMic 88 Plus is connected. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and stop using it so I can connect it over to my phone, and that way you're still able to hear me. So give me just one moment here. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and connect it directly here. So I'm going to unplug it from my computer. I'm going to make sure that it's ready to go and connect. And you're going to see here, it's going to prompt me to do a firmware update. So what I'm going to do is show you some of the features that you have available to customize. And again, once you set this up, it gets saved to the mic. So when I use it on another device, those settings are saved there. The first thing you're going to see is that I'm going to be able to adjust the mic gain. Then I'm going to be able to decide on what is going to be the speech mode that I want to go ahead and utilize. So there's speech, then there's going to be singing, then there's going to be flat mode, acoustic, and then band. And then once you select that, you're going to have the option to be able to select the pattern that you want to go ahead and utilize. So by default, it's going to be on stereo. Then you're going to have the option to be able to move it to mono cardioid. Then you're going to have the option to go to mono bidirectional, like I mentioned, for the two-person kind of interview. And then you have the raw mid-side. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it on mono. And then you have the option to select your compressor, your high-pass filter. You're able to adjust your equalizer. And then you're also able to go ahead and turn on the noise reduction. And then once you do that, you're able to then begin to record video or audio without any additional tools directly into the app. So that's going to be how you go ahead and pair it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and switch back to this microphone to give you some of my final thoughts on whether or not you should go ahead and purchase this. All right, so coming back to the Shure MoveMic 88 Plus, you can just hear the quality of the audio that's coming from this device. Now I have taken it on the go, connected directly to my camera to be able to record footage, and the audio sounds incredible. It doesn't pick up too much background noise. It picks up my voice really clearly, and I felt that it was very easy to be able to utilize. So if you're looking for something that's kind of compact, easy to be able to utilize, a great sound, which Shure is known for, then I recommend you go ahead and pick this up. And again, I'll put some more information in the description of this video. Now, if you're looking for a different kind of wireless mic solution, and you're also thinking about picking up the MoveMic receiver, then you can go ahead and decide on picking up the Shure MoveMic 2, which are going to be small, little, tiny microphones that you can clip onto you to be able to go ahead and capture the audio. And I go super in deep on these mics specifically in this video right here, showing you how to set them up, showing you the feature, and showing you the sound quality. So go ahead and click that video right there, and I'll see you in the next one.